Yeah. Hello everyone, you're welcome again. Welcome to Real World with Susan. We were up, but with another system, with another device. But then it seems as if it's not going far. So we need to switch to this. All right, guys, you are welcome. We did mention earlier that wow, last week was not funny, just not funny at all. But then God saw us through, and this week we are here again. So everyone, welcome, 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 welcome to Real World with Susan. What we have with us this morning is system, not just goals. Yes, setting system in place to achieve the goal, not just setting goals. When you set only goals, when you go for goals alone, definitely achieving it will be very difficult. But when systems are put in place, you will definitely achieve your goals. Goals sounds good in January, but then system change your life in July. In January, goals sound very beautiful. Remember when we started, set your goals, do this, daily steps, keep taking one step at a time, and then you achieve the goal. We did all that. We said all that, right, in January. But then when February came, we continued. We are in March. Happy new month. April will come, May, June, July. At July, in July, you will get to know that okay, this issue of goal cannot just carry you on without something else. Yes, and that thing that will help you to be happy at that point is the systems you put in place. If by now you don't know anything about systems, there is no system put in place, then achieving your goal by the end of this year might not be very feasible. In July, the only reason your life will be changed, the only reason you will have testimony, the only reason you will see a different environment around you is the systems you've put in place. Now, how many of us watching me this morning have set goals before and then we're not able to achieve our goals? Now, if you ask yourself deeply, it's not the goal that has issue. It's not that my goal is not okay, but then the systems were not placed put in place. You did not set systems that can help you achieve those goals. That is the reason. What if the reason you did not achieve your goal is not really discipline? Here we preach about setting goals, involving discipline and other measures to make sure you achieve your goal. What if it's not even discipline this time? You have been disciplined enough, you are serious about your goals and everything, but then at the end of the day, you see yourself not achieving it. Discipline might not be your own problem if you are disciplined, but the major issue is your system. Have you put any system in place? Do you have any workable, any feasible system that you can say, I'm building, I'm banking on this, I'm working with this? If there is nothing like that, then achieving whatever it is that is the goal is still having issue. Now, why do you think people set goal and they don't achieve? The problem with just setting goals are: number one, goals focus on outcome. Goals focus on outcome. Okay, I was broke in 2025, 2026. I will never be broke again. I don't want to experience that again. I'm going to achieve this. Goal focuses on the outcome. It wants to see a great level. It wants to see an upgraded version. It wants to see a better version of you, of me, right? That is goal. System focus on the process. Yes, system will tell you that you can't move from this point to the other point without going through a route. But then goal is, I want to get to this place. For those of us thinking of on relocation, migration, and then you are on your bed, all you are thinking of is the other end, the other country you are planning to go, or those planning, working towards achieving A's, right, as grade. All you see is the A's and everything. Oh, how beautiful it will look for you to be announced as the best graduating student and everything. For those focusing on um, great level in business, welcome in. Thank you for coming. For those focusing on being great businessmen and businesswomen, they are just, all you do is to think about how great it will be, how wonderful you will look over there as the great, in fact, the multi-billionaire businessman. That is goal, right? Goal focuses on the outcome, but then process will tell you that, okay, before being the best businessman, I need to set things in place. I need to have measures. I need to have some things I will do. I need to invest into this. I need to invest into this one. I need to buy this. I need to put this one. I need to employ this number of people to help me. I need to have this for students. I need to wake up this time to read, to study. I need to stay behind after lecture to study. I need to complete my assignments, all the assignments. I must not miss even one. I need to be attending classes every day. System, right? So system is more on the route, the road, the way you go through to get to the finishing line. So it focuses on the process. God says, I want to write a book. Yes, 2025, sorry, 2026, I want to write a book. That is a goal. But then system says, I'm going to write 500 words daily. That is system. Now imagine you writing 500 words daily. 2 days you have 1,000 words. 3 days you have 1,500 words. That system is very beautiful because by the end of a month, you know how many pages you must have written. That is system. God said, I want to lose weight in 2026, right? But system says, I will do a walk. I will take a walk 30 minutes daily. That is system. Now, when you take that walk 30 minutes daily, imagine how many kilometers or how many walk you would have done when you reach a week, a month, 2 months, and then you keep reducing, right? So system is that blocks you lay down that you build on to get you to your goal. So system is very important, is very necessary in achieving our goals. You don't rise to the level of ambition, you fall to the level of system. That is when you can achieve your goal. That level of system, you must be there. You must put things in place that you keep doing daily, that will take you to your goal. The level of system. Ambition is good, ambition is high, it's great, it's mighty. But then you must fall to the level of system before getting to the height of your ambition. Why goals fail? Number one, goals fail because goals are more of emotion. Yes. You are imagining, you feel good about being the best. You feel good about having that money. You feel good about having that possession that you set as your goal. You want to buy land, you want to build houses, you want to start a company, you want to establish a company, you feel good about everything. Goals are emotional, right? They deal more with your thinking, your feelings, and everything. That is goal. You can't imagine when you finally achieve what you want. That is goal. So goals are more of emotion. They are motivational, right? Ah, I really need this. And then you come to rewards platform, you are hearing you can achieve your goal, you can do this, it's possible. And then that thing is driving you. Oh, you went home, you wrote down your goals, everything, and you set everything in place. So goals are motivational. Yes, they are. But then they don't survive bad days. Goals don't survive bad days. Yes. When an ugly incident hits you, the goal can easily crumble. Imagine you want to be the best, the greatest, the highest businessman or businesswoman, and then the capital to start that business. You have tried, you've worked, what you say will not get what you want, right? Or that little service you had, you invested it into it, and then you are hearing another story altogether. Oh, the goal can crash immediately. Yours might be marriage, and then you propose to one, two, three. Everyone is saying no. Oh, the enthusiasm, the emotion, the desire will just. So goals most times don't survive bad days. They don't. That is why when we were treating goal setting, we did mention that you should know your why for going for that goal, for choosing that thing as your goal. Know your why. Because when bad days come, is that your why that can help to sustain you, right? In the bad days. Because bad days must definitely come. Of course. We are in the world. Yes. So when anything is happening around you that it's not really helping you to achieve your goal, don't look at it as very odd. No, 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 no. It happens. But then your ability to walk through it and come out, that is the strength. That is what will make you to rejoice later. Yes. So goals, they don't survive bad days. That is the reason goals fail. They don't account for distraction. Goals don't account for distraction. Any little distraction you allow in can twist your goal. The other time we treated distraction, focusing, how to be focused. You have to deal with distraction. Goals, they are not friendly with distraction. No, they don't want distraction. So when distractions come, they crumble the goals. We are talking about why goals fail, right? We did mention that they fail because they are motivational. Therefore, when the motivation is not there, that is the reason you see people starting something at the end of the day, they don't do it. You have the motivation, everything is high, and the morale is high, and you just start that thing. All of a sudden, morale has gone, and then you abandon it because motivation is no longer there. The goal will fail. They are motivational. They are emotional. They work with emotion. I don't feel like it anymore. I don't feel like doing that thing anymore. I don't think it's for me. They are emotional. Goals are emotional. And I don't feel when you hear anybody say I don't feel like it, that thing is based on emotion. So goals are emotional. That's the reason they also fail. And also we did mention that they don't survive bad days. We also said they don't account for distraction. And we fully know that emotion fades. So because goals are emotional and emotion fades, definitely when emotion fades, goals cannot be achieved. That is why system is important. When goals, emotion fades, and goal is about to fail, when there is system, system will survive it. Yes, system remains. Emotion fades, but system remains. Any system you put in place, any system you have arranged, you have set in place, will remain even when emotion fades. Okay, imagine you say you want to write books at the end of 2026, and then you are writing 500 words daily already, right? It's already fixed into your agenda, your lifestyle. Welcome in everyone. It's already part of you, right? You are writing 500 words daily. Today you wrote, tomorrow you will be writing. After tomorrow you are about to write, and then the motivation is no longer there. But since it's something you have attached time to, immediately is that time, the strength to write will come because it's already a system. So system has to do with you doing that thing consistently, building it. You build system. Yeah, systems don't just fly from the sky and then they land. No, that is why you fall to the level of system. You fall down there, build it. When it gets to the peak, nothing can, it will become part of you. Yes, immediately is that time you see yourself doing that thing. Systems remain even when emotion fade, motivation fade. That is why system is very important. You need system to achieve whatever you need this year. If your success depends on how you feel, it won't last. Yes, that one is definitely true. It's true. Now, what is system? Well, we say system. What is system, friends? What is system? System is repeatable structure. Any structure you place in place and you repeat, you set in place, you do it every time. Okay, imagine your goal is to improve your prayer life this year, and then it's okay, I will be praying 30 minutes daily. You set a time, could be 12, 1, 2, 3, just 30 minutes. When it's that time, you withdraw to pray. The next day, when is that time, you withdraw to pray. If you do it 1 week, 2 weeks, it will become part of you. Immediately that time comes, you will see yourself withdrawing, right? To pray. That is system. Yours is okay, I want to save, right? 2026, I want to save. And then that is a goal. I want to save is a goal, it's not a system. What are you saving? You tell yourself, okay, any income that comes in will go for savings. Apart from any other normal source of income, a particular source. It could be gifts, it could be profit from one business, it could be part of salary, it could be anything. But then you have attached savings to that. So as that money is coming in, you are channeling it straight to your savings. As it's coming in, it's going. So you will know that whenever you are having your plans, your plan will not encroach into that particular amount because it's already for savings. That works so much for people who do contribution. Yes. Imagine you're into contribution, whether you like it or not, you know that that part of the money, you can't do your normal plans with it. That is system. That particular system help you in saving. Yes. Because that money in your hand, whether I like it or not, you will use it for something. But as long as it's tagged for that contribution, as it's coming in fact, for workers using salary account, as it comes in, it will be deducted straight. So that is a system. Then for you as a student, I want to graduate with first class. And then you set a system every 6 a.m. I'm waking up after my prayer. What I do is to read. I read 2 hours before going out, before opening my door, before brushing. Every morning, that is what you do. That is a system. With time, it becomes part of you. A repeatable structure. Yes, that is a system. A system is a routine you can sustain. A routine you can sustain, something you can keep doing, not the one that you know that I started today, tomorrow I won't be able to do it, after tomorrow I will do part of it, the next day I might, it's under probability, the next day, okay, I can do it. No, that cannot be a system. A system is a routine that you know, you are sure you can keep repeating, you can keep doing, you can sustain. Anything you cannot sustain can never be a system. It can be a practice, but not a system. A system must be sustainable. Yes, it must be sustainable. Then, a habit attached to a trigger. System is a habit attached to a trigger. What is that thing you do that triggers this particular thing? Okay, you find out that in most cases you are not happy, right? And then you implore the system of playing godly music that will spur your emotion, that will bring up the beautiful emotion again. Anytime you are not happy, you start playing godly music. Anytime you are not happy, you start playing godly music. Anytime you are not happy, you start playing godly music. Your emotion will change again. That is a system, if it's sustainable. So you see, system has to do with a routine. It has to do with something you can set, and a structure you can set, and then you keep building on it. System comes in different ways. Like any field you are in, you can build a system. You can. You find out that you always fail in your assignments, right? And then you want to build a system that will help you not to fail in your assignment anymore. You can decide that, okay, immediately any assignment is given to me, I will do it immediately, since I know I always forget, and that makes me fail my assignment. So anytime any assignment is given to you, you do it immediately, not saying, okay, later I will do it, because you know that later you might forget. So as the assignment is coming, you are doing it immediately. As the assignment is coming, you are doing it immediately. As the assignment is coming, you are doing it immediately. With time, you will get used to doing your work as it used to be. Immediately is given. So it becomes a system for you. So whatever routine you can sustain, any structure you can put in place and you move with it, it's a system. We have an example here. Instead of I want to grow spiritually, a system will say, I read one chapter of the Bible before touching my phone. That is a system. So every day you are reading one chapter of the Bible before touching your phone. That is a system. 10% of every income goes into savings automatically. That is a system. You want to save, and then you say, okay, I don't see any extra money coming in. There is no other means, but I want to save. Then it's okay. 10% of every income, no matter where it's coming from, 10% will be for savings. So any money that is coming, no matter how little or how large, how big, 10% goes into your savings. When it becomes a continuous thing, it's already a system. So systems are very simple, they are not difficult. But what makes them beautiful to the point of helping us achieve our goals is the fact that they are routines, they are repeatable actions, right? As you do them every day, it becomes the normal thing. How to build systems that actually work. How do you build systems that work? Listen and listen very well. This is very important to what you are discussing this morning, because it is better to know how to do it than just to hear about it, understand everything about it, and then you don't know how to do it, right? The first thing is start smaller than your ego wants. Start small. Okay, you want to grow spiritually, start with few minutes of prayer, right? Few minutes of reading the scripture. Just not, I want to do 1 hour, I want to do 2 hours. No, you can easily feel tired and you leave it halfway. Start little, even if it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But make sure every day you do it. That is a system. Start little. How to build it? Start little, whatever it is. If it is saving, start saving little. If you cannot save 10% of your income, start saving 5%. Yes, as time goes on, when you are used to it, it's already part of you. You can increase it. By then, you know how to cut down your expenses already. So you can increase it, but start little. That one that is convenient for you, that you can easily do. I always tell people, it's better you do the little one you can than to go for the bigger one you know you cannot sustain. Whatever you know you cannot sustain, don't start it. That is my principle. If I know this thing I cannot, I know in fact, I know myself now. I know what I can keep doing and what I can, if I know I cannot keep doing it, it's better I don't even start it. So start little, the way you know you can sustain it. Making it a system. If it's not sustainable, it's not a system. So start little. Big goals, small system can help you achieve your goal. Let's take, for instance, you should not say this: I will wake up at 4 a.m. daily. Instead, say, I will wake up 20 minutes earlier. You know that you always wake up 7 a.m. and then all of a sudden, from nowhere, it's okay, I'll be waking up 4 a.m. in the morning. Uncle, how is that achievable? Instead, wake up 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes earlier than your normal waking up time. That one is sustainable. Set your alarm. Because if you wake up 4 a.m., in fact, you are the one that will even press the alarm, and you put it off and fling the device, you start sleeping again. Because at that time, it's far from your normal waking up time. But do it in minutes. Increase the minutes by the day. If you begin to get used to it, right? 20 minutes before 7, if yours is 7, your normal waking up time. If yours is 6, 20 minutes before 6, 30 minutes before 6. If yours is 5, 30 minutes before 5. In fact, for the person of 5, it's easier to say, okay, I will wake up 4, of which we still struggle. Not like some of us that will be entering kitchen and then you see yourself sleeping even while in the kitchen. So for you not to go and mess up your system, don't don't give too large distance. Give a short one closer to your normal waking up time. You will achieve that one. And as you do it consistently, it becomes a system, right? 30 minutes is okay for you to read. If it's a book you want to read, it's okay for you to pray. If it's a prayer you want to pray, for a start, it's good to pray for 5 hours, 4 hours, even 10 hours. It's beautiful if the grace is there for you, but don't start with that. You won't be able to sustain it. Reading For students, you who is not used to reading 5 hours, 4 hours, and then you just want to start it all of a sudden, it will not work for you. Start 30 minutes, increase to 40, increase to 50, 1 hour already, 2 hours. In the morning, you study for 2 hours. Imagine studying for 2 hours every morning. For 1 week, do you know how many hours you must have studied? For 1 month, do you know how many hours you must have studied? So, system is very important because it has to do with consistency. It's going to help you to achieve your goal. The next thing you should do after starting little is to attach habit to existing habits. Whatever you want to work on, don't detach it from your existing habits. Yes, whatever it's your lifestyle before, what you want to import, what you want to import should be relatable with your normal habits. Don't go and do things that are far apart. You won't be able to sustain it, right? You won't be able to. And you are the type who love discussion. The discussion group members. You just like gisting. Anything reading is not part of you. In fact, the school said the people force you go to school. And then you want to start reading, right? You want to learn how to read. How do you attach it to your normal life? Start by those people you can easily discuss with, right? And then they are your level. Bring book into the discussion. It should be that what you are sharing should be from your book. Are we following? The topic you were taught, you guys should start the gist using that topic, explaining it. You are also discussing, because discussion is part of you, is what you know how to do best. You are discussing, but this time you are discussing and acquiring knowledge, explaining that thing. Okay, you tell us what. Oga, open your mouth up now. See, you not attend the class. I attend class, but that I no people understand. Okay, more do and this way. I go explain one line, you explain second line. Okay, this one like this, like this, like this. Okay, I talk and when that man dey talk, I know say I know this thing, but I no really understand that. Okay, you explain your own. This one, this one, this one. Oh wow! So you understand that like this. You are gisting, but then you are reading, you are studying. You are the type that likes gisting, and then all you want to do now is to lock yourself in the room to read for hours. It will not work. So if you are building that as a system, you guys will set a particular time, even if it's 30 minutes, in a place that is neutral, not where you know that if you go that room and sleep now, go to sleep. If you do that, you will destroy what you want to build. Set a place, maybe immediately after lectures or early hours of the morning or midnight, anyhow, but then let what you want to do be attached to your normal lifestyle. Yes, attach habit to existing habit. Another one example is here. After brushing my teeth, I journal for 5 minutes. This is someone who wants to do something that has to do with books, journals, right? Even after brushing my teeth, I'm going to do this. So when you are coming out of the bedroom or wherever you brush your teeth, you know that the next thing is to move towards the shelf, right? So you will attach your normal lifestyle with what you want to do. In this case, it's you and you alone. Yes. Then after dinner, I review my goals. After dinner, you can sit on that same seat. In fact, if you like, let the plates be around you. You are reviewing, okay, I said this year, I said this year, I said this. If this is what you want to do, after Sunday service, I plan my week. Immediately you are coming from service, if you are alone, if you are not alone, you know that other activities will be involved, right? But then if you're alone, immediately after service, you are sitting down to continue your week plan before going for any other thing. So you see, attach what you want to do with your normal daily lifestyle. You know that you go for services every Sunday, right? And then that Sunday is that week already. Planning of the week, attach it to your normal habits. Attach whatever you have to do with your everything you do daily. System sticks when you are connected. All right. The next thing you do to build this system is to design your environment. Design your environment. Your environment either support your goal or sabotage them, definitely. We can't overemphasize this point. Both your physical environment and other environments. It's either build the people around you. In fact, apart from the people as friends, if you are in an environment that is noisy as a student, you won't read to understand, and then you won't be able to pass that exam. So your environment either build or sabotage, and then that's the one that has to do with people. That one is even more terrible, because whether I like it or not, the people around you, they are built, they help in building or destroying your goals. Yes, yes. So want to read more, keep books visible. If you want to read more, if you want your own is reading, let books be around you that you'll be seeing books. Not that you want to read more, but it's food that is always around you. It will distract you. You will see yourself eating more instead of reading more. You want to reduce screen time, charge phone outside bedroom. You want to reduce the number of hours you spend on screen. Let your phone be charged elsewhere, different from where you are. Whatever is in your environment can help you to achieve your goal or not. You want to pray more? Create a prayer corner. Whenever you see that prayer corner with your prayer point pasted, you will know that prayer is important for you. If you want to pray more, create a prayer corner. Willpower is weak, design is powerful. So let's design our environment. The next thing you have to do, track what matters. Yes, track what matters. You improve what you measure. Don't just hope. Track. Even simple check mark build momentum. Always track your growth. Track what matters. Check how far am I going. Am I doing it? Is there limitation? How far? What is going on with me? Then lastly, protect your system like it's sacred. We are talking about how to build a sustainable system, right? Protect that system you built already. Protect it as if everything about you is dependent on it, of which your goal is dependent on it. Yes, your goal, achieving your goal is tied to it. We did mention that how to build a system that actually works. Start smaller than your ego wants. Start small. Attach habit to existing habits. Design your environment. Track what matters. Protect your system like it's sacred. Don't skip your system because you are tired, because you are bored, because you are distracted. Don't skip your system. Keep it up. Keep doing it. When you don't feel like doing it, do it. That is consistency. When you feel tired, still do it. When the situation around are not really helping matter, keep doing it. That is how you can achieve your goal. Protect it. So we are moving on and we'll soon be concluding. Let's look at the faith perspective of what we are discussing. In Galatians 6 verse 9, Let us not grow weary in doing good. Whatever you know is good thing, don't be tired, don't grow weary, don't faint from doing it. Keep doing it. God blesses consistency. Of course, friends, when you are consistent about anything, whatever it is you are consistent in doing, God blesses it. Yes, He does. Even Jesus had rhythm. He withdrew to pray, he talked regularly, he moved with intention, and so on. So, spiritual growth is also a system. Everything you do with consistency build a system. Now, we are moving on to the last point, the identity shift. How do you shift your identity right now? You've listened to me for over, is it an hour now? Close to. You've been listening to me, right? And then you are feeling, this system, I've understood it too, I know it too, but then I don't think it's for me. It's for you. It's for you. Stop saying, I'm trying to be disciplined. Stop it. Stop making such statement. You know what? I'm just trying. I'm trying to be disciplined. Don't say that. Start saying, I'm building the kind of person who shows up daily. I'm building the kind of person who shows up daily, not I'm trying to be disciplined. No, I'm building the kind of person who shows up daily. Therefore, daily you see yourself showing up. Yes. Goals are about results. Systems are about identity. Yes. And that is what we want you to know us for. Yes. Our goal is to see that this channel grows, affects lives, change people's perspective about themselves and the environment, open their eyes to see things they need to do to improve their lives, to change their lives, right? That is our goal. But then, system is about identity. What do you know us for, right? What do you know us for? That is why every day, 3 times in a week, we try our best to come up here so that we can drop something before you. We can drop something on your mind. Now, as we keep doing that, it gives us a particular identity. Whenever you hear of Real World with Susan, you will know that reality is what happens there, and then you will think about how it has pushed you to do one thing or the other, how it has encouraged you to walk one way or the other. So, guys, system is about identity. So, this year, stop chasing big moments. I want it big, I want it loud. Stop chasing big moments. Start building small daily structure. Start building small daily structure. Yes, I want to have billions of subscribers. That is beautiful, but we are not to be thinking about that. We are to start building daily. That is what we are doing. So stop thinking about big moments. Start building daily. Start daily building, because your future isn't built by excitement. You see your future, you don't just get excited and then you build your future. No, no, it's not built on excitement. It's built by repetition. What is that thing you keep repeating? Hmm? Friends, be mindful of what you keep repeating. Sincerely speaking, be mindful of whatever you keep doing over and over again. Be very mindful of it, because it matters in your It matters. If yours is, you always think of how problem will come, how you fight this, how you fight that. It's waiting. It matters in your future. And last night we were spending time, like we were having a leisure time with one movie, and then this lady, because of something that happened between her dad and a young man, she was so upset and enmity setting. Yes, she vowed that there would be nothing peaceful, and in fact amidst them, to the point they took an oath. I think some of us must have come across that movie. But do you know that that is the man who she is meant to spend the rest of her life with? That is her future husband. But then, right now, enmity has been built, the oath has been taken. So, whatever you are doing right now is building into your future. Some might be undone, right? You can undo some, but it will be very difficult. Yes, doing is easy, undoing is not easy at all. So be mindful of whatever you are doing right now. So, what goal failed last year? What is that goal that failed for you last year? What system can you start this week? What system, friends, can you start this week to achieve your goal? What is that thing you want to start this week? What do you want to start this week? Think on that system and start immediately. Type system over goal if you are building differently this year. All right. So we are going to say this together. Lord, help us build discipline that outlives emotion. Help us build discipline that outlives motivation. God should help us build discipline that outlives motivation. Teach us consistency in small things. Teach us consistency in small things. Strengthen our daily habits so our future reflects your purpose. Strengthen our daily habits so our future reflects your purpose. In Jesus' name. Amen. All right, friends, thank you so much for connecting this morning. This is Real World with Susan. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do well too. Let's grow together. We stream thrice in a week, Mondays, Tuesday, Tuesdays on TikTok, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Monday this week, we tried. We used the other device, but then it's like it did not go live immediately, which I noticed this morning still. That was why we swapped immediately. So, guys, see us again on Friday. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Let me check the platform and see people I'm going to say hi to. I want to see those I'm going to say hi to right now. Because I can see people there. I can see people there. So welcome everyone. Welcome to Real World with Susan. And also endeavor to watch the videos on the platform. They are for you. They are for you. They are very important. You watch them. They are wonderful, important. You watch them. So who and who am I seeing there? This thing shift. Kelly goes. Welcome. Lily, welcome. Thank you all. I can't find the other names. Thank you so much, everyone. If I didn't call your name, I apologize. I could not really see the rest. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for always coming around. We really appreciate your presence. Read Word with Susan. Appreciate. We appreciate you. We appreciate your presence. All right. Thank you so much. We'll meet again by Friday. Please do well to subscribe if you have not. Thank you. Bye.